What's good, ladies and gentle bitches? Welcome back to the channel and more of the Burnley FC FIFA 18 career mode. Another day in a row. Aren't you proud of me? We getting it up. We're starting off. We're still in the transfer window, I believe. We got I think this is deadline day. I'm confused. I don't even know where I am. I've recorded in advance. Yeah, we had deadline day right now. It's a lot. Basically, what's happened? We ain't really been too active in this transfer window, but I mean, we ain't really, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, we ain't really got the money to be making stuff happen. Manchester City obviously do, as they bring in Luka Modric from Real Madrid. Schalke signed Edinson Cavani for 33 million. Who do you guys think Cavani's gonna go to next season? Because he sure as hell ain't gonna stay at PSG after he just told Neymar to bounce with that penalty kick. Like, he getting sold. He's gone. His time is up. But who do you think Cavani's going to go to? I don't know. It might be interesting. I feel like he might even end up in China next season. But deadline day did come to a swift end. We only signed Domingos Quaina from West Ham. Player of the month, though, Alejandro Pozuelo. And we have to give a round of applause to Pozuelo, because your boy has been absolutely outstanding since stepping in for Defoe. Also, a little bit of a news headline. Kerosene stays put at Burnley. I received an offer to manage West Ham, which was quite interesting. I mean, you don't usually get them offers. It's quite rare to get an offer from a team to manage. And I mean, there was some temptation. West Ham had obviously seen they're struggling a little bit. They came at me. They said, yo, we know you ain't getting the money you need to progress Burnley. We'll give you as much money as you need if you come to West Ham to make us a title contender. We'll give you whatever you want. And I mean, Burnley, they ain't giving me the money right now, but it will happen over time. I decided to stick with Burnley. I mean, we were always going to stick with Burnley at the end of the day. But we came into this FA Cup fixture against Barnsley. And you see, Quaina was getting a start at centre midfield. Again, got a start up front, leading the line, of course, with Belfodil out here. Matter of fact, I'm just realizing I didn't even show you guys that. In the last episode, Belfodil did pick up an injury. But for whatever reason, they didn't show it in the news, so I couldn't really... I showed you in the squad report, but I must have forgotten and not put it into the video. Belfodil got injured again. It's devastating. Your boy was just picking up form after coming back from an injury. And now he's injured again. I think he's out for like... for a month. He's out for about a month. So Adam Milson will be leading the line in the league. And Agayi takes the lead of the line in this FA Cup fixture, I mean. And just after we sent Bamford out on loan as well, I considered bringing him back, but I thought, you know what? We should be able to handle a month without Belfodil or Bamford. We should be able to handle a month without recalling Bamford from his loan. And Bamford's been doing pretty well since being loaned out to Newcastle. Obviously, he's only played a few games, but he's been doing all right. I think he's scored a couple goals already. I think he scored one in the FA Cup as well. But again, you can see getting a few chances leading the line. But again, it's the same old problem with us. The finishing is not quite there. But Barnsley coming forward now, and a brilliant effort from Thiam. I spat a whole load of when I say Thiam, the spit though. But a good save from Barnsley's keepers. They come forward again. They're coming forward down the left-hand side, and you see they're going to cross the ball in, and Thiam gets on the ball, and it's Ben Mee again. Ben Mee's really been... I mean, we've decided to play him, even though he's decided to leave us at the end of the season. Lloyd Isgrove right there, former Leicester City player again. They're just everywhere, the former career mode players. But we decided to give him a game, and he's really not been... He's not had it even a little bit before he decided to leave. Like, look at Ben... Like, what is that? It's always been me to do them kind of mistakes. Like, other defenders make mistakes, but those type of mistakes, it's always been me. And it's frustrating, because we go 1-0 down to Barnsley, and then with 10 minutes left to go, they play it down the left-hand side into the box, and look at that finish. I can't even finish like that. But with the sliders, they finish like that for fun. Barnsley FC celebrating with Alex Moa. I mean, they got some decent, exciting players. I don't know who this guy is, but they just signed him. This was on his debut that he did this for them. So, got to be getting them Barnsley FC fans excited. 86 minutes. We have just a little bit of time to try and get ourselves back into it. Connor Rose, one of our youth players, did come on off the bench and put a cross in. And as they tried to clear it out, they almost put it into the back of their own net. 90 minutes in, and it doesn't look like we're going to get anything out of it. Olsen, another one of our youth players, plays a beautiful through ball into Agay. And again, he had about 4 good chances in that match and didn't put one of them away. So it's the same story again. I mean, if we had Lisandro Lopez, imagine how good we would be doing right now if we had Lisandro the God Lopez. Lisandro Lopez was in the stadium for this game against Reading. He turned up to watch, support the team. And we're playing against Reading, as I said. I think they are 19th in the league in this point. And this is a game, I mean, I've said it before, these are the type of games that we generally struggling, but we need to leave with a win. They're going with a back 5. Bakuna at right back. Could be dangerous going forward. Liam Moore at centre back with Tyler Blackett. Laurie is in there. Vandenberg in there. Not a terrible team. I mean, it's a team that should be able to survive relegation, but they're not doing well this season. 20 minutes in, they get the first chance as well. Naki Wells, former Burnley player who did score against us on his first return. Alejandro Pozuelo going down. Plays in Adam Milson. His first touch is poor, but he makes up for it with an outstanding finish just after reaching inside the box. Adam Milson, I mean, this is what I'm talking about with Adam Milson. The stuff you don't see is the stuff he does poorly. But, I mean, he is definitely improving. Like, that touch right there is poor. I play a through ball for you. Let it run and run onto it, especially with the pace you got. But that finish, I mean, he's had some pretty good finishes so far in this series. I mean, he's not scored too many goals, but quite a few of the ones that he has scored, the finishing has looked pretty good. But we'll see. I mean, he's got to take advantage of what he's doing right now because he's the only striker we have, really. He's the only striker, out-and-out striker we have in the team, with Belfodil being injured and Bamford out on loan. So this is his chance to take it. We're passing the ball around at back here. 38 minutes on the clock. Playing into Jordi Classy, into Pozuelo. Beautiful first time pass into Adam Milson. And I was a little bit too confident right there, trying to chip the keeper. But again, we're coming forward, playing some beautiful football. Classy into Pozuelo. He gets onto his left foot, cuts back onto his right foot, tries to go in near post and send the keeper the wrong way. But the keeper gets a hand onto it. And recently, we have really been stepping up our play. I mean, I've said it before, but right now in this game as well is where I really started to notice we were playing really well. And Adam Milson, again, I've mentioned he's good from that area right there. That near post header from those corners. Juricic beats a man, plays in Scott Sinclair, and we need to score this second goal. It's all well and good creating the chances and playing well. We need to score the second. And Manquillo plays in Adam Milson. He touches it onto Pozuelo. And Alejandro Pozuelo with a beautiful finish. And like I say, we're playing against Reading right now, but we are looking outstanding. This match was probably one of our best performances of the series. I mean, we were absolutely in full control, playing beautiful football and creating chances. Look at this little flick from Adam Milson and the finish from Pozuelo again. This man is heading towards our player of the season. We're going to do an awards episode at the end of the season. We're probably going to have young player of the season, player of the season. We're obviously going to do our goal of the season as usual. And I'll do subscribers player of the season, where you can vote for your player of the season, and I'll do my player of the season. We'll do a few. Let me know any other award that we could do as well at the end of the season. But Pozuelo is looking like he's heading towards player of the season. He's been brilliant. Juricic also been really good, especially recently, getting all the way into the box, crossing to Adam Milson, and Adam Milson scores his second of the game. But you have to give all the credit right there to Juricic, beating a man and powering his way into the box and having the composure to pull back a beautiful cross to Adam Milson. And we walked away with all 3 points. A nice, comfortable 3-0 win. And I mean, I'm happy. Like, I can't complain. There's nothing I can complain about with a result like that and a performance like that as well. We were clinical. Well, I mean, we were clinical in some parts. We still should have scored more goals than we did. We hit the crossbar. Adam Milson could have got a hat-trick, but no hat-trick for Adam Milson. We're coming into the game against Swansea City, and they're playing a relatively, I mean, it's a decent lineup. They got Mesa in there, they got Dendonka in there, and Boney up front. So there are a few players that could cause us trouble. We're going with the same lineup again. Alabdalawi, Miazga, who we've started playing in centre-back. I did take out Ben Mee and replace him with Miazga to start giving him some performances. Because when Miazga's played, he's been pretty damn good. He gets beat right there. But Carlos Zambrano, who I can't say enough about, this man has been brilliant. A rock at the back since signing him and getting into the first team. Scott Sinclair now cutting in from the right-hand side, playing it into Wayne Rooney. One touch and a Wayne Rooney finish. You can't expect any less from Wayne Rooney than to bury the ball when he gets a chance like that. With Ben Mee dropping out of the team, Wayne Rooney has taken over the captain armband, and If Ben Mee is gonna be leaving the team, so Wayne Rooney will probably take it over permanently next season. As for now, if Ben Mee doesn't get back into the team, Wayne Rooney will become club captain now. I mean, that's just how it's gonna go. But like I was saying, Miazga's been brilliant when he played, obviously on loan, and with Tarkowski and Ben Mee leaving at the end of the season, we may have to look into bringing Miazga in next season. I think I might make him my main transfer target for next season. Again, playing some good football as Adam Milson finds Pozuelo, and again to Scott Sinclair, but his finishing looked a lot better in the early parts of the season, but it's going down a little bit. Ayew again, player of the season last year, and Zambrano again with that last minute challenge. Just Zambrano doing bits. Jordi Classy plays it out right hand side to El Abdellaoui, and again a brilliant strike from El Abdellaoui, but again another player I have to praise as Pozuelo brings the ball forward. Manquillo plays it out left to Sinclair. Again, early in the game, first half, only 40 minutes in, and we're creating all these chances. Ball falls to Wayne Rooney, forces a save out of keeper. But I have to praise El Abdellaoui. Since we've signed him, we've looked so much better attacking, because look at how much he gets forward. Loughton did not do it that much. Even Manquillo didn't. And we double our lead with, again, brilliant football, a well-worked goal, and a brilliant cross from Juricic, back post, finding Wayne Rooney in the box again at the back post for his second goal of the game, and he is our Premier League top scorer for the season. Only 42 minutes in and we're just creating. But look at the positions El Abdellaoui is getting in, beating his man, playing it to Juricic, and it's a brilliant ball to Juricic. From the very first game, from El Abdellaoui's debut, I could see I mean, there's something about him. He just attacks a lot more than anyone else. Look, again on the ball, creating, playing it inside to Adam Milson. Adam Milson finds Wayne Rooney, and Wayne Rooney buries it again, securing himself a hat-trick and becoming the first player this series for Burnley to score a hat-trick. Not a striker, not Adam Milson, not Belfodil, not Bamford, not Lisandro Lopez. Wayne Rooney. Signing of the year, man. We signed him for 3.5 million after Everton got relegated. We gave up I can't remember dude's name, Taylor. We gave up our left back plus 3.5 million, and Wayne Rooney, a player of his quality, he's offered us so much this season. What a deal. What a signing. We've made some brilliant signings this season. I mean, Jordi Classy for 7.5 million, Juricic for about 12 million, wasn't it? Oh, it's just, we've made some brilliant signings, but that's got to be the best one, Wayne Rooney. Swansea were able to pull one back, but again, we're 3-0 up again. But Swansea did pull one back. 70 minutes on the clock. A little bit fortunate that we couldn't get that header clear, and it fell straight to Leon Britton, who's still at Swansea. My man is a ledge. Absolute ledge, but it falls straight to him. He puts it into the back of the net right there, passing it away. Good finish from him. Paul Lopez has been brilliant again for us this season as well. Another player who's been brilliant for us. But he couldn't get his hand on that one. That one is a class finish from Leon Britton right there as he finds the top corner. Swansea again, they've woken up now and they find the back of the net again. Jordan Ayew, top scorer last season. Not doing nearly as well this year, but he puts it into the back of the net. You can see right here, Wayne Rooney is going to pick up the match ball. We're going to see this animation for the very first time this series. Wayne Rooney, former Everton, former Man United striker, now moving to Burnley, and I want to keep him. I want to keep him till he retires, man. I love Wayne Rooney right now in this series, and I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier with the way we're performing. We've really kicked it into a higher gear, and I know we're playing against weaker opposition, but we've struggled in games like this before, and now not only are we picking up wins, but we're scoring goals, keeping clean. Well, that game we didn't keep a clean sheet, but against Reading we did. We're defending well. And I think Miazga and Zambrano were the reason. The Abdellaoui has been brilliant going forward. And I really think it's weird to say that a right back can really be the reason for an attacking improvement like that. But I feel like he is. Since moving the Abdellaoui in right back and moving Manquillo to left back, I think that's another key as well. Having Manquillo at left back with Abdellaoui at right back, it's just offering us so much more going forward defensively. And then obviously everyone else is stepping up. Juricic has stepped up. Showing you a little quick squad report. I think this time I'm going to show it, because showing it the other way, showing you the actual attribute improvements, it takes too long. Maybe I'll just show you guys it at the end of the season. Other than that, I'm going to keep it like that. You can see the little graph improvement and overall, that actual overall improvement. But you can see some of the youth players we have in the team looking real good. Archie Wilson, Connor Rose, we have some good youth players in the team. Let me just say that much. Let me tell you that much. By the end of the episode, we are lying in 5th place, just 2 points off of top 4 football, and with a game in hand over our former team, West Bromwich Albion. But I have to take a second to really call out a few players who have been brilliant for us. So, Pozuelo, by far best player of the season for me so far. He's been outstanding. League leader in assists. Wayne Rooney's been brilliant. Juricic has been brilliant all season, but really stepped it up recently in terms of scoring and assisting. Scott Sinclair's been pretty good. Kind of dipped off a little recently. Zambrano has to get a shout out because he's been solid again. Pau Lopez has saved us so many points this season, making saves. You guys have seen it in the videos if you're paying attention, but I haven't really highlighted it when it happens. Jordi Classy, unsung hero because you don't see what he does in the videos. And also El Abdelawi, he's only just joined us, but like I say, his impact has definitely been felt throughout the team. What I want to ask you though, I'm going to put a poll in the top right corner. First of all, let me put 2 polls. Where do you think we will finish this season? Do you think we'll finish in the Champions League spot, Europa League spot, or lower? And second of all, I want to ask you guys, how long do you feel it will take? How many seasons do you think it will take before this team is able to win the Premier League? Do you think 1 more season after this year? 2 more seasons after? Matter of fact, looking at the table now, I'm saying after this year, we are not far off of #1 spot with 43 points, 7 points off of top spot with a game in hand. I've only just realized that. Like, we are still in with a shout. So, boy, scratch that second poll question. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I love you all, each and every one of you. Peace.